Welcome back everyone to Maths by Gurpreet Sekho. We have been doing the differentiation of 12th class from NCERT book, and so far we have solved the exercise 5.4's examples as well. Now let's move to the exercise 5.5. There is a particular kind of differentiation which is involved in this exercise. So without wasting even a second, let's start with it. The topic today that we are discussing is logarithmic differentiation. This is a kind of differentiation which is mainly applicable to those functions in which the variables got the powers as variables or the constant got the powers as variables. For example, if we want to differentiate x square, it's very simple. We get 2x. It's very simple, but we don't know now this is variable and the power is constant, but we don't know when the base is constant, for example a, and the power is variable, then how to solve this. Apart from this, if the base is variable and the power is also variable, then how to solve this? So for this, to solving these kind of functions, logarithmic differentiation will really gonna help us. Now, first of all, the function which will be given, that is to be differentiated, you have to let that function is equals to y, and then you have to apply the log on both of the sides of equal to. Clear? So let's make it more clear with the help of our very first example of this exercise, that is example 30th. Now, in this example, we have to differentiate under root x minus 3 x square plus 4 divided by 3x square plus 4x plus 5 with respect to x. Okay, now you can see that this is a very complicated statement and we cannot just differentiate it directly. Maybe some of you guys find the way of factorizing it and then solving it, but let me tell you, you cannot do by that because it's a very complicated statement. So first of all, as I have told you, you have to let y is equals to the given function, that is x minus 3, then x square plus 4 over 3x plus 4x plus 5. Now we have supposed it to be equal to y and we will be differentiating it with respect to x. So indirectly or directly, what we have to find dy upon dx. Clear? Because y will be going to be differentiated with respect to x. So that is why we will be finding dy upon dx. Now apply log on both sides. Taking log on both sides, we get what we get on the left hand side, that is log of y. On the right hand side, log of, let it be in the bracket, x minus 3 x square plus 4 divided by 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Clear? Now, of course, everyone knows that under root means the power is 1 upon 2. So I am writing it like this. Now we have studied in the previous video that there is a formula of logarithm, that is log m raised to power n is equals to n log m. So it will be 1 upon 2 will come before log, 1 upon 2 log of x minus 3 x square plus 4 divided by 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Still it's very complicated. We have solved it a bit, but still it's very complicated. So just keep one thing in mind, you have to simplify the equation as much as you can before just applying the differential on the both sides. Okay, we haven't differentiated any single thing. We have been only simplifying this equation so far. So 1 upon 2. Now this is log this is m and this will be n. We have also studied the identity log m upon n is log of m minus log of n. We have studied it in the previous video, so if you haven't watched that, kindly watch that before proceeding. That is log m minus log n. The whole function is m and this whole function is n. Clear? Now still it's a bit complicated, as you can see that these are two brackets which are getting multiplied. So we can apply the identity of log m multiply n, that is equal to log m plus log n. So it will again split more log m plus log of n, it will remain as such, log of 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Now it's completely simplified because we know the differentiation of log x, this is also log x, this is also log x, so we can differentiate it simply. Now differentiating on both sides, what we get, 1 upon y log y, or we are differentiating it with respect to x, so let's firstly write that. Differentiating with respect what, log y, so we will not get 1 upon y yet, we'll be applying the differential. 1 by 2 is constant, so it will be out of the differential, so 1 by 2 d by dx of log x minus 3 plus log of x square plus 4 minus log of 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Clear? Now just multiply the differential to each and every function. 1 by 2 will remain here only. We will get inside the bracket d upon dx of log x minus 3 plus d upon dx of log x square plus 4 minus d upon dx of log 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Clear? And on the left hand side we are having differential of log y. Clear? Now we'll be differentiating it on the both sides. So what's the differentiation of log y? It will be 1 upon y, and y will again be differentiated with respect to x. 1 upon y dy upon dx is equals to 1 upon 2. Now what's the differentiation of log x? That is 1 upon x, and when x minus 3 will be again differentiated with respect to x, so differentiation of x will be 1 and that of 3 will be 0. So we will get this only, plus of 1 upon x square plus 4, and x square plus 4 will again be differentiated with respect to x. So x square, the differentiation of x square will be 2x and that of 4 will be 0 only. So you will get this minus 1 upon 3x square plus 4x plus 5, and when this will again be differentiated you will get 2 3s are 6x plus 4, 6x plus 4. Clear? So far we have got this equation. Now we have to find only dy upon dx, not y. So just take dy upon dx alone on the left side and multiply y on the right hand side. We'll get 1 upon 2 as such, and 1 upon x minus 3 plus 2x upon x square plus 4 minus 6x plus 4 upon 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Clear? Now when y will be multiplied by this whole thing, y will be here only, and then put the value of y. What's the value of y from here? You will substitute it as x minus 3, then x square plus 4 divided by 3x square plus 4x plus 5. This is our final answer. So this is how we have to solve, or we have to differentiate a very complicated equation by taking logarithm on both sides. First step is take y equal to the given statement, then take log on the both sides, then simplify. Don't forget the simplification. Some students directly apply the differentiation on both of the sides, but firstly simplify as much as you can and then differentiate with respect to x, and then just multiply the y on the right hand side. You will get your dy upon dx, which is the required answer. Now let's move to the next example, that is example 31. Example 31, we have to differentiate a raised to power with respect to x. So it's constant in the base and variable in the power. We don't know how to differentiate it, so we'll again apply the logarithmic differentiation. Firstly, as I have told you in the previous example, let y is equals to the given function, that is a raised to power x. Then there is nothing to be simplifying. Okay, nothing is that can be simplified, so take log on both sides. You will get log of y is equals to log of a raised to power x. Clear? Now it's log m raised to power n. So you will get log m raised to power n. What is it equal to? N log m. So x log a. Now it's simplified a bit. Now there is nothing to be simplified more. And now differentiate both sides with respect to x, of course. Apply the differential, that is d upon dx of log of y is equals to d upon dx of x log a. Now log of y, that is 1 upon y, and the differentiation of y with respect to x again, that is dy upon dx. Now in this bracket some of the students will apply u into v identity of differentiation, but that will be wrong, let me tell you, because log a is a completely constant function and it can't be differentiated, so it will be out of the bracket, log a will be outside, and only x will be differentiated with respect to x. So 1 upon y dy upon dx will be equal to log of a. Ultimately dy upon dx will be equal to y log a, because y will be multiplied on the right hand side. Put the value of y, that is a raised to power x, you will get a raised to power x log a. So a can be generalized as well. Whenever you get 2 in the place of a or 3 or any other constant, just apply directly this formula, that the differentiation of that will be constant raised to power variable as it is, and then log of that constant base. So that will be the formula. For example, if you have to differentiate 2 raised to power x with respect to x, you will write 2 raised to power x as it is, and then log of 2 will be your desired answer. So this is how you have to apply this identity. In the subsequent example, we have to differentiate x raised to power sine x with respect to x. We'll follow the same steps, the literally same steps. Firstly, suppose y equal to x raised to power sine x. Now take log on both sides. What will you get? Log of y is equals to log of x sine x. Now it's again becoming log m raised to power n, which will be equal to n log m. Log m raised to power n is equals to n log m. Okay, so now there's nothing to that can be simplified, so just differentiate both sides with respect to x. Clear? Log of y, that will be d upon dx log of y will be equal to d upon dx of sine x log x. Now these both are variable function and therefore u multiply v will be applied. So firstly u differentiation of v. Now differentiation of log x is 1 upon x, then plus v, then differentiation of u. Now sine x differentiation is cos x, and here 1 upon y dy upon dx. We have to find dy upon dx, so y will be multiplied by the result on the right hand side. So you will get sine x upon x plus log x cos x multiplied by y. What is y? X raised to power sine x. So this is how you can differentiate these kind of functions. With this, we are done with 3 examples and the concept of logarithmic differentiation. How we have applied u into v, I have also explained it in my previous videos. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, you can go and watch those to understand this concept more clearly. We are only left with one example, which we will surely be doing in our next video. Till then, goodbye and best of luck with your practice. And before leaving, just don't forget to press the subscribe button and that bell icon to get regular updates from my channel. So best of luck with your mathematics practice.